The Rainbow Mountain is popping up more and more on social media, thanks to its beautiful colors. And when traveling in Peru, we decided to check it out and see if it's really worth the hype. It was incredible. However, there is a but. Getting up there is not easy at all. We almost didn't make it. Let's go!
Three o'clock, ready to go.
The trip from Cusco starts extremely early. If you want to be up on the mountain before the crowds arrive, there is no way around it. We arrived among the very first people right after sunrise. Tourism only really took off around 2015. The area is managed entirely by local Quechua communities who wait along the trail in beautiful traditional clothing. This isn't just for show, it's functional, designed for life at this high altitude. And many people still make a living from herding. From the parking lot, you need to hike only 1.5 kilometers. Sounds easy, right? Well, at this altitude nothing is easy. You start at 4,400 meters and the peak is above 5,000.
We got out of the van and immediately I felt this heaviness in my lungs. I couldn't do it. I was about to give up when I saw these Quechuanos hanging out with some horses.
So you have two options. One, on horseback like Kika, guided by locals who are completely adapted to these extreme conditions. Two, use your own feet and stamina like me.
Let's see which one is better.
Say hi.
Hola! Hola! Let's go to the Rainbow Mountain.
It's to my girlfriend who is on the horse.
Oh, nice.
The trail passes through wide open landscapes with glaciers in distance and llamas and alpacas all around us. The hike was going well, or at least I didn't really pay attention to my body because I was completely fascinated by the environment.
Beautiful. 20 minutes in, so far so good. But I miss Kika. Almost halfway, starting to feel the altitude. First sign of the rainbow colors. So we were one of the first ones arriving, so it's quite calm. But people with horses seem to go faster.
I was really happy not to walk. You just pass all the hikers. But don't be mistaken, you are not in charge. The Quechuan is taking the lead and running as fast as the horse. Important fact to mention, you do not get to go all the way up there on horseback. The last and the hardest 200 meters you always need to hike up. Nonetheless, the views are beautiful, and if you are not scared, I guarantee that this is the best way to go up. Not that this is a race, but if you were, you would definitely win.
So this is where the hard part starts. I think we are at the last push.
Yeah.
I think almost 5,000 where we are.
By the time I arrived, Kika was already waiting for me with warm coconut tea.
Guess who arrived at the top? The real hiker. I took a fuck.
Yeah.
No, let's do it. I said fuck, no, we cannot.
And the views, it's 360 degrees of pure magic. Behind us you can see the snowy glaciers of Salkantay rising to 6,271 meters. In front of us, the colorful slopes of Rainbow Mountain slowly getting more crowded. The traditional Quechua name Vinicunca means colored mountain, so Rainbow Mountain is actually a pretty accurate translation with a marketing twist. Used to be covered by glaciers.
Now we're gonna see snow. Oh, it's snowing here, only in the rain season. No? January, February, March, and April, we are in the rain season. 2 or 3 days a week now, we didn't see the color here.
As they melted, they revealed mineral layers formed over millions of years. Red and pink from iron oxide, green from chlorite, yellow from iron sulfide, and white from quartz and sandstone.
I'm easy. Coming up this little part, I realize I cannot handle altitude. So that hike is not gonna happen.
Almost there, pushing the last peak, above 5,000. And exactly at 5,000, Never hiked this high.
After a short break, I felt good enough to continue to the Red Valley. Kika wasn't feeling great at this altitude, so she decided to head back down. I didn't regret the extra walk for a second. The Red Valley feels completely different, quieter, raw, and just as magical.
Red Valley. I really recommend you to do this if you have the breath in the altitude. Red Valley is stunning.
Walking back to the car under the clear blue sky, I couldn't stop smiling.
I really cannot get bored of this view. It's absolutely worth it. Lower altitude, close to 4,700, agriculture starts, and not just alpacas. Meh!
But not everybody felt the same. Some people were already sick from the altitude, some even throwing up. For me, it kicked in later. On the way down the winding mountain roads, I developed one of the worst headaches I ever had. A couple of painkillers were absolutely necessary. So was it worth it? Even though the colors are not exactly like the Instagram pictures, it's a unique hike and I enjoyed the challenge. For Kika, it was too much of a hassle. And one advice, if you do it, make sure you leave enough time for acclimatization in Cusco. We didn't, and it could have gone better. Rainbow Mountain still feels remote with minimal tourism infrastructure, but you can already see that this will change. It deserves the attention it's getting. Hopefully, it won't lose its magic along the way. The snow and the glaciers we saw in Salkantay feed the rivers that flow down towards Machu Picchu and continues all the way into the Amazon basin. And what else ends up there? We do. Exploring the Tambopata Natural Reserve, one of the most intense experiences of this entire Peruvian trip.
Proud of you.
Oh my god, this is
A juvenile pink-toed tarantula.
If you enjoyed this video, leave us a like or subscribe for our next trip, and thank you very much for watching this one. See you soon!